Okay, so hopefully this thing takes my voice, I guess. Okay, so okay, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So hopefully this thing records my voice, and if it does, then great. So okay, so this is my Witcher game. At the moment, I'm level 12. It's not very high at all. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, so you have the world map. You know how to use that. Your inventory. Okay. So let's start with the simple tutorial, I guess. Okay, so these are your oils. So what the oils does is that oh yeah. Okay, so what the oils do? Just let me get the audio down a bit. Okay, yeah. So anyway, what the oils do is depending on the sort of oil you have, like let's say necrophage oil, it does like exactly what it says here, 10% more attack power against a certain type of monsters. Hanged Man's or venom, as well as beast oil, are the only oils you can apply on your steel sword, because they're meant for animals and humans. These two oils. The rest, cursed, relict, and basically everything else is all for monsters. Now the monster categories are all divided. As you go along in the game, you'll have more to go on. So yeah, so like necrophage oil is for necrophages, ghouls, ghouls, drowners, and all that. And cursed oil will be like for werewolves. Botchlings, draconids are things like basilisks, cockatrices, and stuff like that. So those are oils. We then have the potions. Now, okay, so potions are pretty important, and I'll do a quick tutorial just to do that for you. So, okay, so basically with potions, I need to get the okay now what happens is that whilst in a fight, sometimes you need like a boost in, let's say, your critical attacks, or you need a potion to heal you up better. And let's actually, oh, better yet, let's go to a place where I can actually fight the shit out of someone to show you what I mean. Okay, so we're going to where are we going? Okay, yeah, we're going here. Okay, so this is an Earth Elemental. This is one of the more harder and by the looks of it, very much more powerful than I am. So for that, we'll be using Elemental Oil on a silver sword. The bombs we use for this type are Dimeridium bombs. Those are the only ones effective against it. And I suppose you could use like Northern Wind and stuff, but that's for later on. Okay, so potions. So the potions I usually have stocked up all the time are a Thunderbolt as well as a Swallow. So Swallow is your healing potion. It regenerates health over time, and Thunderbolt gives you a boost in your attack power. Okay, so oops. So what happens is that okay, so Quen, just like that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this guy will basically one hit me, so I can't show you much. But you see that toxicity level, the skull below their health bar, yeah. So that's your limit for potions. The more potions you take, the more the toxicity level increases, and if it increases to max, you basically die. Yes, you lose health. You don't die. Sorry, you lose health, a lot of health. So that's all for the potions. Now for bombs. Okay, so Dimeridium is your standard for any elemental type monster you fight, because this basically doesn't allow them to use their magic. Useful for fighting sorceresses if you ever need to fight sorcerers or mages in the game. So it prevents them from using magic. And if you're inside the bomb's radius as well, inside that cloud's radius, it prevents you from using magic as well. So please be careful. Now, other than that, those are the basics. And now we have the different types of bombs. So I'm not going to introduce the bombs to you because as you play the game, you'll collect the bombs sooner or later. And under the bestiaries, the bestiary, it basically shows which bomb is effective against what type of creature, what potion is used, which is effective against a certain type of creature, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's about it. The armor set I'm using is the Griffin armor set. It's a Witcher armor set, which I had to go and find and scrounge around for. This is part of the quests you will get later. You will get later as you buy certain maps from merchants. Okay, so food and drink. Food and drink is all the more important things because let's say at the start of the game you do not have potions. The only potion you have at the start is, if I'm not mistaken, the only potion you have is Is not even Thunderbolt. Sorry, you only get where is it? Where is that one? You only have Tawny Owl at the start of the game, which is for stamina regeneration. Other than that, you don't have anything for health, and that's when the food comes in. So you try to stock up on food as much as you can, and this is how food works. So let's say you lose health. Take for example, I got attacked. I can't let this guy attack me. It'll one shot me dead. So let's say if it attacks you, you just let's say drink water, and you see at the top there's a bar with a apple, sort of appleish food sign. Yep, that's the period of time that that food will heal you for. Same goes with potions or anything else. You then have